Hi, this is the tutorial for uploading your paperback to KDP. I'm David Grandier, the production and distribution manager at Manuscripts. You should have already seen a separate video I made on uploading your ebook, and that should be complete. So when you come into your KDP account here and you see your bookshelf, your ebook will already be here. The quickest way to start your paperback upload is just to come to your ebook upload that's already on your bookshelf and click Create Paperback. The process is very similar to what you saw in the ebook upload. So a lot of these entries are going to be the same. Language will be English. You'll already have your book title and subtitle here because it's copied from the ebook upload. You'll skip series and edition number. Your author name should already be here. Here you can add prefix or middle name or suffix if you need to. Most of you will be skipping contributors unless maybe like you're uploading a children's book and you have an illustrator or something like that. Here your description will already be here from your ebook upload as well. And just a reminder that however this is formatted, that's how it'll appear on your listing page. So if you want to change anything about the formatting, make sure you do that here. You'll click I own the copyright, and you'll click no. If your book is a children's or young adult book, you can select kind of a recommended age here. Otherwise, you can skip this section. Your primary marketplace, if you're based in the US, is Amazon.com. Otherwise, I recommend finding the Amazon suffix that is most applicable to you where you are in the world. Here, as before, you'll choose your categories. These are not identical to the BISEC categories you've chosen, so you're just going to choose whatever seems to match your book the closest. Choose at least one. You can choose up to 3. None of our books are low content books or large print books, so you can skip that. Here you have the option of adding the keywords that you chose with the help of your marketing coordinator, and you can add up to 7. Unlike the ebook, you won't be able to do a pre-sale period, so you'll just hit publication date and release date are the same here. But you can schedule the book's release, which is useful. You can't do that with ebook. For ebook, the option is pre-sale, so the book goes live, but won't be released to readers until the publication date. With print copies, you can't do pre-sale, but you can schedule the book's release, so it won't go live until your publication date. If in most cases, you'll just release the book now if you're getting ready to launch the book. But if you still have some time before your launch date and you don't want the book to go live right away, then you'll want to hit schedule my book's release, and you can choose a release date here. Here you have an ISBN for your paperback that we've provided for you. So you'll hit add your own ISBN and you'll enter that ISBN here. I'm not going to enter an ISBN here since this is just a demonstration. Here, the publisher is Manuscripts LLC. So now we're getting into your print options. In most cases, you'll be choosing black and white interior with white paper. If you are printing with a different type of paper, you would already know that at this point. You would already have discussed it with your marketing coordinator and the design team. Do not choose a different type of paper at this point if that decision hasn't already been made with the team, because a different paper type will have a different bulk. Which means, you know, if your book was designed for white paper and you click cream paper here, then potentially your pages will be a little bit thicker, which will make the spine of the cover not fit, and then you're just printing copies that are a mess. If you haven't discussed other paper options with your team, you're definitely going to be printing with this second option, white paper, black and white interior. Likewise with trim size, if you haven't discussed trim size with your team, that means that you'll be selecting our standard 5.5 by 8.5. So bleed settings, if you have images or illustrations in your book that cover the whole page, you'll want to choose bleed. Illustrations that are in the center of the page are fine. It's just a matter of whether there's an image that covers the whole page. If there's an image that covers the whole page, you're going to need to click bleed. But most of you will be clicking no bleed. And then you can choose what kind of finish you want on your cover, whether you want it matte or glossy. Here you're going to upload your manuscript. So you should already have your files downloaded or access to the folder where they're found so you can download them. So this first upload is where you're going to upload the text file, the book's interior. And here is where you'll upload the cover that's designed for you. So you'll click upload a cover you already have, and then upload your cover file. And once you've uploaded your cover, make sure you click this yes, my cover has a barcode option. Otherwise, Amazon will put their own barcode on the book, which we don't want. So your cover already has a barcode that's been designed for you. Make sure you check that. The answer to this question about AI-generated content should be no. So at the bottom of this page, you can launch a previewer to see what the book looks like. This sometimes takes a few minutes to load once you've uploaded your files, because it has to process them and format them. But as soon as this is available, you can click here. So if there are any errors or issues with your files, those should come up in this left-hand panel. But here you have the layout of your book as it'll print. And you can page through this and see if you see any issues. But in most cases, this should be good to go. And you'll just confirm that and look over it. And then you can approve. So that's the end of the content page. And you will see at the bottom here the cost of printing per unit. This book happens to be a little bit high, over 5 per unit. That's because of the page count. It's almost 350 pages. And we have one more page. Here, most of this is, again, identical to your ebook upload. So you'll click all territories. This primary marketplace you already chose in an earlier tab, and then you just have your pricing to take care of. So you will have discussed your pricing already with your marketing coordinator, and you'll just enter that here. I'm going to enter a generic pricing of $19.99, and the rest should autofill. A quick note, important, do not check expanded distribution. This can cause distribution problems between Amazon and Ingram. Because what happens if you click expanded distribution is that Amazon is going to distribute your paperback to Ingram. And if that happens, you won't be able to upload your paperback to Ingram because it will already be in their system. So do not check expanded distribution. And once you publish your book, it can take up to 72 hours for it to be available. So keep that in mind. You probably want to do this upload at least a couple of days before your launch date, just so you can have this live and available on your launch date. You can also request a proof of the book here. So if you want to see a hard copy of the book as printed by Amazon, just to, check the quality and whatnot, you can do that. There's an additional cost for that. And obviously you're going to need a little more time. So don't do that if you want to launch the book right away. And then you'll just hit publish. I'm not going to hit publish because this is just a demonstration. I'm going to hit save as draft. And then likewise, once the book is saved as a draft, you can go back to your bookshelf and you'll find it there. If you haven't finished the process and you need to pause and come back, you can always find it here. And you can click continue setup. So that is the paperback upload. You will not upload a hardcover to Amazon. And the reason for that is that Amazon doesn't print jacketed hardcover copies. And all of our hardcovers have jackets. So we only upload the hardcover to Ingram, and then Ingram distributes it to Amazon. So that's all for now. And you'll see me in the next video.